Hi, welcome to the restaurant. Hi, yeah, I'm here to pick up a to-go order for Amy. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any orders called in or any online orders for Amy. Would it be under a different name? I did an online order on my phone and I put it under Amy. It's not a hard name to spell. A-M-Y. Yes, ma'am. Okay, if you did an online order, you would have received a confirmation email. Do you mind giving me your email address, the confirmation number, or your phone number, or you can just show me the confirmation email on your phone? Wait, no. I never said I did an online order. I called on the phone and I specifically spoke to you. I remember your little voice. So you put the order in online or you called up here? Which one is it? It doesn't matter if I shoved this message up a bird's butt and sent it over here for you to read. The order should be ready. It's already been paid for. Ma'am, I can't get an order for you that doesn't exist. Are you sure this is the right restaurant? We do have a few different locations across the Metroplex. Yes, sweetie, this is the right restaurant off Beltline in Lancaster. I'm sorry, that's not this restaurant. Yeah, we're not located off of Beltline in Lancaster. Okay, well, this was the restaurant that I meant to put the order in. So can you do that? Or, what's the point of your job? I can definitely start you a to-go order here, but if you already paid for a bigger order, you might want to just drive over to the other restaurant and pick up the to-go order that is more than likely ready for you instead of starting a new order here and having to pay for new food. I don't know what gave you the impression that I'm going to be paying for two different to-go orders, but I'm not. Ma'am, there's nothing more that I can do for you. So if you have any questions regarding something different, please let me know. You'll be hearing from me in a very detailed Google review where I use your name. Okay, that's fine, as long as you leave. Thank you. Yeah, thank goodness you're here. Your server is completely out of line. Hi, yes ma'am, I am the manager. Do you mind telling me what is going on? Nothing's going on. We are sitting here waiting to put in our drink order. She is refusing to serve us. Okay, so from what I understand, you bypassed the hostess, saw the very, very busy restaurant, decided not to check in with her, sit down, and now you're demanding service? It's not really demanding service when the job of a server is to provide, what is it to provide? Service. Yeah, this is what I was explaining and not over-exaggerating. Explaining what? Oh, nothing. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave this table and also leave the restaurant. You have absolutely no legal right to ask us to leave. My husband is a lawyer. I know the law. Ma'am, this is private property and you refusing to leave is considered trespassing. So maybe you want to text your fancy lawyer husband and see what he has to say about that, but yes, please. You can't just make up laws when it's convenient for you, and you most certainly cannot ask us to leave. Ma'am, you have two options. You can text your husband and I will give you a little bit of a grace period to see what he has to say about this, or we can wait for the cops to take you off private property for trespassing. Do you have a preference? Then can we just put our name on the wait list like everybody else and get a table? That time has passed. Please leave. Well then, you won't be hearing from us again.
Hi, welcome into the... What are you doing here right now? Hi, Sophie. Good to see you again. What, Mike didn't tell you that we were going to be stopping by? No, Mike didn't say anything to any of us. Hey, Ashley, good to see you again. If y'all want to follow me back to the office, we'll get the paperwork started. All set up with what? What is going on right now? I don't really want to go into too much detail because she will be very soon, but apparently this restaurant has been under investigation for the amount of complaints that people have gone to HR about for whatever Mike is doing with all the servers and hosts. What do you mean, complaints and being under investigation? We have an HR team? Ladies, can we just keep this professional and take it into the office? Hi, my name is Emily. I'm the franchise's HR team. Can we please take this into the office? We need to talk. Lady, whatever you need to say, you can say in front of all of us. We're one big happy family here. Okay, might as well tell you before you see the email going out soon. But Mike is being transferred effective immediately. He knows that. We are hiring somebody from the outside to come in and take his position. But we are going to be doing a full investigation, cleaning house. This is the 5th complaint about harassment, and we do take it very seriously. What? Who? Hi, I'm the interim manager for right now. So great to see you again. You can't hire her to replace Mike. She doesn't have any restaurant manager experience. This is how I know you didn't look at my resume, because I actually do have manager experience. We've actually had our eye on the restaurant for quite a minute. We just haven't had anybody come forward with an actual statement besides the anonymous complaints that have been called into the HR hotline. But she did work at a different restaurant and she felt comfortable enough to come to us and talk about it. So here we are. Do I need to Like, start looking for a new job or something? That is pending the investigation and up to your new manager. Look, this is already embarrassing enough, so can we please go into the office? Oh my gosh. Sorry it took so long. What was Jessica saying to you, by the way? Nothing at all. She was just welcoming me to the team and saying how she's happy I'm here. A little word of advice, if you're gonna befriend the servers, definitely watch out for Jessica. What? What are you talking about right now? Jessica just helped me out significantly. Well, what did she help you out with? I'm training you. Nothing. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Can we just get back to training? The restaurant's gonna open any second now. Okay, one thing about Jessica is she is so far up Mike's ass that she literally will get you in trouble for anything. So just watch out. But look, I know you said you worked in a restaurant before, but there's a lot of different dynamics that kind of go on here. And one thing is for sure that you need to watch out. Watch out for what though? You're the one that's giving me wrong information trying to get me fired. Jessica's sleeping with Mike, so she gets whatever she wants all of the time. All I'm saying is just to watch out because she's a snake. You know what? Yeah, I quit. I'm not working at this restaurant. Y'all are freaking insane. This is too much for me. Yeah, I'm leaving. Oh, you're gonna leave? Okay, well, yeah. Say hi to Mike for me and don't let the door hit you on the way out. No wonder the turnover rate at this restaurant is so high. All this gossip on just day one. I told you from the beginning that this would not be your first day. So I'm glad you ended up figuring that out. Yeah, freaking goodbye.
Yeah, hi. I just picked up my to-go order from this restaurant and it's completely wrong. Hi, ma'am. I'm so sorry to hear that. Do you mind telling me what's wrong with your order? What does this look like to you? Why are the chips separate from the queso dip? Yes, ma'am. So it looks like you did just order like chips and dip. You just ordered the chips and queso. Was there something wrong with your order? Were you needing something in addition? Traditionally, this kind of an order would come flat. The chips would be flat. You'd have the queso poured all over it, probably put some toppings on the top of it. Does that ring any bells to you? Because this is wrong. So it sounds like you're describing nachos, which we do have here, but then we also just have our appetizer side of just the chips and the dip, which is what you had ordered. Are you wanting it to be changed? Yeah, obviously. There's not a difference between chips and dip and nachos. It's all the same ingredients. Y'all just don't know how to present it properly. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I hear you. I do. I hear you. Next time though, just to avoid any confusion on our menu under each item, there is a little description if you want to give it a read. We're out of town from California. We know the difference between nachos and chips and dip, and y'all here are doing it wrong. I mean, I don't think that where you live in this instance matters. I do believe that most people know the difference between nachos and just straight up chips and queso, but it doesn't matter. We will have the kitchen remake it for you. I'm gonna let them know. Yeah, obviously the kitchen needs to remake it because this is wrong. Yes, ma'am. I hear you. I hear you. You've been heard. Yeah, I hear you. I'll be right back. Hi, welcome to the restaurant. How may I help you? Hi, we need to get a table for 17 people right now. Okay, we don't have any reservations tonight for a large party. The wait time's gonna be... No. You see, we contribute to the school's booster program, a very hefty fee. We're pretty well known around here. We pretty much pay your salary by dining here all the time, so you're gonna get us a table. Okay, well, that doesn't affect you being able to get a table or not because we are very busy right now. I can put you down on the wait list, but it is gonna be a... You're not listening. Like I said, we are very esteemed members of this community, and we expect to be able to get a table right now, or we're going to stop donating to the school's booster program. How does you donating money to the school booster program have anything to do with me or this restaurant right now? You must be new, but we always host our booster club meetings at this exact restaurant, so you're going to be losing money by us taking our business elsewhere. Okay, well, good thing I can get you a table. It is just going to be about an hour and a half wait though, because we are very busy and you did not make a reservation ahead of time. You're going to be missing out on a lot of money because we always do separate checks and we always tip super well. I'm sure you do leave a whopping 5% tip, but there's nothing I can do. I can't magically just make a table to fit 17 people up here right now. So do you want to be put on the wait list or do you want to go try your chances somewhere else? You'll be hearing from me again, and probably from the school when we pull our funding. Okay, well, I hope you have a really great night. Thank you.